Hello my good friends who are watching this video. All of them are my friends. Today we are going to discuss about astrological lessons of bhavas or the houses of the normal zodiac from 1 to 12 houses. So what are the characteristics of the houses? I'm just giving not a major explanation, minor explanation. After that you can find out from Google what is going on. Then next week we can analyze how to energize. If you got a weak position as your first house, you know what is the characteristic from today's class, and after that you can understand which are the houses is affecting your life, right? Because of the planetary position. So according to that, you can energize and hopeful about that particular matter in some level. I'm not guaranteed that 100%, but we can give some sort of fresh energy to that house and absorb and get the benefit from that positive energy. Okay. So let me start with what is house number 1. First bhava or first house of normal zodiac. The first house means, I'm not meaning about any particular house like Aries or like that. Now it's about from your lagna or from your rising ascendant, not the moon, not the sun. The rising ascendant when you born in the eastern horizon, that is your rising ascendant. That is actually moving 2 hours a day, and it is moving to the next ascendant like that. Okay, 2 hours Aries, 2 hours like that. So which zodiac sign coming into the eastern part of that time of your birth, that we consider rising ascendant. Okay. Even though if you believe in Western system or Eastern system or Vedic, whatever, the result is same. The first house means first house. So what is about first house? First house means yourself. How other people is seeing you. How you're seeing your physicality. How you're seeing because the first house is aspecting your 5th house, 7th house and 9th house. That means first house is related to the 5th house of creativity, okay, and ancestral blessings and your children, and your leadership skill, all of that, whatever the creativity. 7th house about your spouse, about your partnership, about the opposite person, and the 9th house about your prosperity, your luck, your father. And these 3 other houses are aspected by the first house. Okay, the first house is about your head, okay, and is about your thinking style, about your physicality, the structure. According to the zodiac sign, which zodiac sign is your first house, according to that, your physical structure of your body will change. Okay, the first house signify the character of your body and the outer appearance of your body and your physicality about yourself. If you are first house ascendant sitting in the 6th, 8th and 12th house, it may be a weak position, then you have to energize that. Okay. So what is about second house? Second house is all about your family, your mother and father, that family, and your family, and your income, and your prosperity, and your left eye. And it is about your tongue, what you talk. It's not about communication completely, but yes, there is how you use it, the tongue to outside, and how the people are seeing your hereditary. So these sort of things. From here as well, This house is also aspected by the 5th of from the 2nd and the 7th and the 9th house. You have to see which are that will contribute some sort of level. If your 2nd house according to this characteristic is weak and the lord of this house sitting in the 6th, 8th and 12th house, you can energize in some sort of way. And we are moving to house number 3. House number 3 is all about your early education, your communication, your siblings, okay, your siblings and your, communication, your tongue. Again, you're the throat. The throat is related to the house number 3, and your reasons of sickness. You need to take care of your health, primary stage with house number 3, and early education, primary education, that is also here. Communication, short time travels, okay. If any of these areas are afflicted or you are not getting good vibration from that, or you are getting bad circumstance or bad effects of that houses, you need to energize it. That we can see in another video for the week, okay. So let me move to house number 4. This is about your mother. This is about your motherhood. This is about your maternal house. This is about your chest. This is about your property. This is about your house. This is about your vehicle. This is about your comforts. Again, this is about your early stage education, and it's all about comforts, okay. So if you are not getting proper benefits from the house number 4, you need to energize and you need to understand what are the hopes you can get it from house number 4 through different applications. Okay, number 5. Number 5, it's about your children, about your ancestors, about your leadership, about your skills, creativity, about your what else? That's the major triangular house of house number 1, 5 and 9. That's one of the house of the trinities. So this is very important house about your all over creativity, your love and relationship, and what type of planets are affected in this house will affect your life as well. And you can change that according to your wishes, because of 1, 5, 9 you can, that's the trinities, yes. Then we are moving to house number 6, that is all about the sickness, the obstacles, the enemies, the success. It's all about what type of diseases you're going to get into in your life, okay. Why it is about success? Because it is about the obstacles to see what is going on, okay. And this is the house to achieve something. So even though it is considered as not good as like that other houses, 6, 8 and 12 is telling not that good houses, but even though compared to the 8th and 12th, 6th house is about success. If you got obstacles, if you got enemies, then only you are forcefully going to that energy to acquire or a success to be or victorious from that situation, okay. So let me move to house number 7, the 7th bhava of this your sign, okay. 7th sign, it's all about partnership with your spouse, the spouse physical appearance, what type of spouse according to the planetary position and the lord of the house sitting in different houses, okay. And it's all about the partnership in business, it's all about the opposite person of you, it's all about the axis 180 degree, it's all about because the 7th house is correctly looking straight to the 1st house. So this is the reflection of yourself as well sometimes, okay. If you are getting problems in the relationship, you need to understand there is something problem with the 7th house, and 7th house Lord may sit in a different position which is not suitable for you. You may need to energize or change the attitude of yourself, the characteristics, to get the benefit as much as you can from the 7th house. Okay, let me move to the 8th house. 8th house is a sudden change. Maybe even though if it is a sudden positive change, maybe negative change. It's about death. It's about mysteries. It's about the deepness of your research. It's about the your spouse, the opposite person's benefit. Okay, the opposite person's benefit is the 2nd house, 2nd from the 7th. So that means the spouse, family, spouse, mother-in-law, father-in-law, something like that. Father-in-law's house. Okay. Let me move to house number 9. House number 9 is all about your beliefs, your religious beliefs, your all type of beliefs. It doesn't matter which beliefs, your system you got, tradition, your hereditary, your father, and your luck, your prosperity, right? Everything is there, and this is we can change according to what we are actually want through the counseling, through other tools we can use to change the 9th house benefits. Okay, let me move to 10th house. It's all about your karma. Karma means your actions, your work, your business, the people who are related to your karma position. Okay, and this is all about connecting and counting the karma of your present life, and it's all about how to live your life, and according to the 10th lord, the 10th lord deposited areas, you need to find out what sort of karma you can achieve in this life. Okay, then you have to move to the 11th house. This is very significant house of benefit, enjoyment, profit, expansion, and whatever the planet sitting in the 11th house is always benefits. Okay, even though if it is Mandi, Guliga, or Rahu or Kedu, whoever, whatever sitting, even with Rahu and Kedu, doesn't matter, it will give complete expansion according to what the planet is sitting there, and the lord of that 11th house is sitting in the beneficial house, also will give good result. Okay, let me move to the house number 12. So what is going to the house number 12? House number 12 is about your bed pleasure. House number 12 is about your loss. House number 12 is about your isolation, prison, that sort of an, and it is about your expenses. It is about your past life. It is all about your spirituality. It is all about your, when isolation happen, when you know, the people who are I heard like that, okay, who have Ketu, the south node in the 12th house, they got more awareness about the liberation, the salvation, not the salvation, about enlightenment. That sort of energy is carried by the 12th house. Even though it is spirituality, there is a side of materialistic that I already told about expenses and lost energy and bed pleasures, you know, the marital life, relationship, bed pleasures, everything is calculated by the 12th house, and the 12th house, which planet is sitting there. Okay, so I think you really understand what are the houses, how it get benefits, what are the characteristics of these houses. Okay, so next week we are going to discuss about how we can change each houses, that we have to take each house lessons, where I cannot take it as together. So before going to that, please watch this video fully, if you are interested in astrology. Okay, thank you for watching me. Please subscribe and share the channel. This is a new channel, and I'm following Vedic astrology. So if you are interested in Vedic astrology as well, our website is under construction. So I think maybe after 3 months we can, because it's a little bit difficult website, a little bit work in there, so it takes time. So once it is get done, I'm thinking to give some workshops if people they really want to learn Vedic astrology. So let me think about that. Okay, I'm thinking that, but let me think about what time, when, which way we can. Okay, so thank you for watching me. Thank you. Have a nice weekend ahead. Bye bye.